This week on PressPlay, it's DIY week, and I figured why not make the best cookies I know how to make. I found this recipe. It's by Martha Stewart, and I'm pretty sure she somewhere sneaks into your kitchen and puts cocaine in them because they are so good and addicting. Thus forth, why my friends and I named them crack cookies. So here's how to make them. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is get out your mixer and all the ingredients you need. And I'm just going to say this now, but I'm doubling everything I say. So I made 2 batches of cookies, so I put in double everything I'm going to say. I'm just going to read the recipe. So if you want to make as many cookies as I did, just do simple math and you'll be on your set. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour and measure that super accurately because I'm not good at measuring things, guys. That concentration though. Now you're going to take baking soda. Make sure it's baking soda because I put baking powder in once because I'm stupid and get them mixed up and they didn't turn out. So you're going to want about a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda in, and that'll make your cookies not flat and actual cookie type things, not crisp. And then you're going to put in 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, and you're also going to put in 1 cup of packed light brown sugar. And then also you're going to put in 1 teaspoon of salt, and then that's all the dry ingredients you need, so you're going to want to like mix those together so you don't get hunks of things. Alright, and then since I doubled the recipe, I needed 4 sticks of butter, but the recipe only calls for 2 sticks of butter, so you're going to want to put in butter. And then I forgot to record me putting in 2 eggs and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract because I got distracted and turned off my camera for a second. And then you're going to want to mix all that together, and it literally was one of the hardest things I've ever done because the dough kept getting all up the beaters, and so you have to like turn off the mixer and fix yourself. Make sure you check yourself before you wreck yourself because these cookies are so good. You don't want to mess them up. And then you're gonna want to take a bag of chocolate chips, and I put 2 in obviously because I made 2 batches of cookies, as I said before, but you want to dump the chocolate chips in the mixing bowl, which you cannot see me doing, and I also consumed some of the chocolate chips, and then you're going to want to mix all the chocolate chips in to the dough so you get chocolate chip distribution, because you know they're chocolate chip cookies. And then you're going to want to eat the dough because it's like being addicted to crack. And then you're going to want to turn your oven on to 350 degrees, preheat the oven, and while that's going on you're going to want to make the cookies. I don't know why I used my hands because later on I grabbed a spoon. So if you want to make a mess like me and make sure you get to eat more cookie dough, make a giant mess and make the cookies with your hands so you can eat the excess cookie dough on your hands. Right, and then once the oven's preheated, you're going to want to put those in there for, it says 8 to 10 minutes, but my oven cooks slowly. And then you're going to want to pretend to do your homework, but really sing. And then go on to Tumblr and literally procrastinate on studying for your AP government test. Like me. Literally just sit on Tumblr while your cookies are making. And then when they're cooked thoroughly, they'll be kind of brown Mine didn't get super brown this time, which was okay because they were really soft and chewy. Make sure you have another pan of cookies ready, and then you're going to want to move them to a cooling tray off the pan so they cool thoroughly. And then after a couple minutes, you know, take 18 cookies, get a glass, pour some milk, big glass of milk. Why did I grab a tall glass? I don't know. That's the real question. And enjoy your cookies because Jesus called and said they're really good. Thank you, Martha Stewart. And then your cookie's gonna break off into your mouth and it's gonna be the saddest day of your life. If you liked this video, make sure you subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and follow PressPlay on Twitter, like our Facebook page, follow all my social media, and make sure you go make these cookies because they're absolutely delicious. Bye guys, see you next week with hopefully less diabetes. What are you gonna do?